So basically, what I have is I've still got their Epstein's idiotic private dicks for their local lawyers. Either either recruited through Dr. Lincoln or whoever. Give a shit who recruits them. And my employer, ex-boyfriend, Chad Cronon, whoever the fuck recruits them. Since they're still stalking me here in the restaurant, and my supplies is coming up missing in fucking trash bags. You don't steal somebody's goddamn deodorant that's clearly used. That's trolling. That's just being a pain in the fucking ass. That's just harassment. My shit keeps coming up missing. I don't give a fuck if it's dirty socks. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm going to consider it part of the stalking and the harassment. And when you have your little patient sitting here, or whoever, I'm going to start calling the police on them. And I'm basically going to tell the police that part of they're stalking me on behalf of my ex-boyfriend, who's one of Epstein's defense attorneys. They admit it, they get drunk, they threaten me, and they go over and they steal my supplies. And fuck with my shit. Which is exactly why EPD and Sarah George and the state police and whoever aren't getting me sequestered. They want you motherfuckers to do this shit. Since you're going ahead and doing it, I'm going to start calling EPD down here every fucking time one of your fucking little moles sits here. If my shit keeps coming up missing, one more goddamn thing comes up missing, every motherfucking time you send a mole here or anywhere, I'm calling the police. I don't give a shit whether it's EPD or whether it's BPD or SBPD. I don't give a shit who it is. I'm going to call and report the motherfucker for stalking. And I'm going to make sure I get on the record that many of them were impersonating victims advocates from Sarah George's office. And they worked for McAfee and one of the social workers, shift supervisors, or social worker supervisors at Burlington Police Department. I never did catch her name. And that they are under investigation by the state police and Sarah George. That's what I'm going to tell the police, whether it's Essex PD or Burlington PD or South Burlington PD. If you were stealing something of value, that would make sense, but that's not what you're doing. You don't steal a fucking toothbrush, a used toothbrush that came from Dollar Tree. You go into Dollar Tree and you steal a brand new one. You're just being a fucking cunt. Well, I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna be a fucking cunt too. My shit better not get touched. And I don't give a shit whether it's your trolls or anybody else's. I chose that spot because there's cameras on the back. There's cameras on the lower level parking garage for that Hilton hotel and on the back of Dollar Tree. So just because you can't see their satellite surveillance or whatever surveillance they have on me, you know there's a camera on the back of Dollar Tree that sees everybody who pulls up or walks behind those goddamn dumpsters. And just because you can't see that SXPD already knows who did it and who did what, because you're delusional motherfuckers who think you're so smart and everybody else is stupid and you're the smart ones, even though you're getting your ass whipped in Iran and everywhere else in the region. understand EPD already knows who did. They don't have to go into Dollar Tree and subpoena the fucking video. They can tap. They probably can tap right in and use that anyway because you dumb sons of bitches are a threat to national security, and you've just proven that beyond any reasonable doubt. You just gave a whole lot of other countries all the cause they need to come in here and deal with Hegseth. You just went and assassinated a global religious leader, equivalent to the Pope. And you and Israel started this global conflict that's starving people all over the world. They can come in here and deal with you motherfuckers as a terrorist insurgent, as terrorists. You think you're the only motherfuckers that can go deal with somebody as call somebody a terrorist and go kill them? You just open it up, and I'm not the first person to say that. There was a whole lot of CIA and Colonel McGregor and a whole lot of experienced, high-ranking military people that just said the same thing. You just gave a whole lot of other countries a blank check to come kill your stupid asses. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying. You're a bunch of you're stupid sons of bitches. You do stupid fucking shit because you don't fucking think that shit through. You do shit because you can. You're just like the motherfuckers who created Jurassic Park. You didn't think it through. And you get eaten by your own mess that you make. You're going to get eaten up and shit out. I doubt any of you are going to live long enough to be prosecuted. With the mess you're making over for you're recreating problems for Europe, Russia, China, the entire Persian Gulf, who you've pissed off, you and Israel have pissed off for decades now. Now I'm talking about the high-ranking military and this Nazi regime. All you little motherfuckers, you'll go to prison. You'll go to death row. You're still going to get charged with treason. You ain't important enough for them to send special forces in to deal with you. What you're doing to me doesn't affect them. Which, that said, I now have to go spend a bunch of money on a whole bunch of more gear to secure my gear so I don't have to keep going spending money on more gear. I'm going to be flying a sign within the next 2 or 3 days. And I'm not apologizing for it. Y'all are the ones that aren't getting me a hotel room. I get it. I understand why. You're setting them up. I get it. I'm just letting you know I'm going to have help. Especially with me getting sick staying sick. I stayed sick all week long. And I figured out what it was. It ain't the food. It's their soda machine. It's either in their syrup or it's in their water. And they don't have a regular soda machine where you have one spout for Coke, one spout for Sprite, one spout for Diet Coke, one spout for whatever. If they've got a printer and all of it comes through the same spout. And the only thing I can think of is that I'm getting some of the Diet Coke. Enough of it when I order a Coke, I get enough of the Diet and that's what Diet soda does to me. I can't have the aspartame or whatever other chemicals that they use for the sugar substitute. But as long as I don't drink their soda, I can eat their food and I'm fine. And it isn't soda in general because I've had 2 of these, or 1 already. I've only had a small portion of that one, and then I have a big bottle of water that I drink too. So, anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm going to be calling the police. I'm not going to